Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Remember that? Hi.
I don't know what was happening. I was like, oh goodness.
I'm trying this new desk out tonight, this lap desk. We'll see how
Lap
it goes.
desk. Yeah.
For those who watch on YouTube, you can see.
Hey.
Because last week my legs were burning.
Yeah, no, we can't do that again.
We can't do that again. Yeah.
This week I'm in shorts.
And
Sorry
I'm in
if my
pants.
whiteness offends you.
It shouldn't.
It offends me as well.
It shouldn't. But hey, Lissy's got a cute We Are Liars t-shirt on tonight.
Get it while you can. Actually, it's always going to be there because it's our faces and we're cute.
Yeah, and I'm wearing vintage
Tree Hill Talk.
If you know, you know.
The Bella Tank. We offer it on our shop. It's thebomb.com.
This is like my favorite. I think this is my favorite piece of merch from our world.
It's our first piece of merch.
I love it so much. And I've worn it. This shirt is so old. This is probably from 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018.
Around there.
But anyway, hi. Welcome.
Hi. I teased this episode.
You did. Oh.
Did it deliver when I teased? Yeah.
It was right on par with how you described it.
I'm glad because, there have been some weeks that I've been a little negative and it was ended up being better. This week, I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Yeah. I mean,
why did we have to do so many scenes of Hanna shooting Wilden in her dream sequence?
Well, I guess to drive home the story of how Mona would tell the story.
I guess. But when we actually see next week what Hanna has told, what Hanna's story is not what Mona tells the cops.
Oh.
Her motive is different.
So this was for nothing. These scenes.
Right. And so that's why it's a little... So when you get to the... Spoiler, when you jump to the end of the episode, Mona confesses to killing Wilden. So it makes like what we go through in this whole episode with Hanna and Mona obsolete. And it's... You're like, what was that? What was the point of it?
I guess it was just like creative storytelling.
I guess.
Visualization.
But it wasn't good. And it was like fuzzy with like the smoke. And is your hair getting
my hair's
under
in
your
my
pits?
armpits? I'm so sorry. And I'm trying to look at we're just going to have to let it be. All right.
I know. I know my hair is getting too long when it gets stuck under my pits.
It's like...
Well, the episode we're discussing is season 4, episode 8, titled The Guilty Girl's Handbook, aired July 30th, 2013, written by Jan Oxenberg and directed by Janice Cook. The summary is that Caleb tries to convince Hanna that Mona can't be trusted. I mean, barely. Causing Mona to prove her loyalty in the most unexpected way. Emily reconnects with her old boss, Zoe.
Rumor Willis.
Yeah, I didn't know if Michelle was going to catch it on the credits. I honestly forgot because I'm pretty sure that's the only episode Rumor Willis is in. It was just kind of like a cameo.
Was she a fan of the show?
No clue.
Okay.
No clue. God, Alyssa, do your research.
Well, no. But it's funny because I never read the credits. And then I just happened to look up from writing a note and I see Rumor Willis. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know you generally will be like, if you do, you're like, who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Right.
But yeah, we don't really pay attention to the credits all that much.
Yeah.
So in this episode, we have to deal with the aftermath of driving this car into Emily's and Pam's home.
Wow.
And now they're living in a hotel. Pam is stressed.
Wouldn't you?
She's like, I don't understand why they don't know who this is. Nobody saw anything.
She's also out of a job.
She's out of a job, which means she can't pay the bills.
We don't know if Emily's going to college.
Right. She has got so much on her plate.
Being Wayne.
Wayne's being Wayne. He's, serving the country. And so she is so stressed, so heartbroken. She's like walking like in a fog, basically. And Emily's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get to school." She wanted to stay home, and Pam was like, "No, go. You have college things to do." So Emily meets with Ezra. I don't know why Ezra's like the soundboard for all these college people.
Ezra is so suspicious to me.
Yeah, I know he keeps saying that.
I don't know what it is. I think he's the one who hit the car last week. I'm like, did you
think he drove
this
car?
I don't. But also, I'm like, Ezra, I could see you in a black hoodie.
I could see it
What
too.
is going on? Maybe I'm just bored. So I'm
right.
like,
We want him to do something.
Yeah.
We need the drama. Well, I shouldn't say that. We have plenty of drama, but when it comes to Ezra, there is nothing good going on.
I just don't understand why we even have to use him.
We don't. We didn't need
him for this episode.
No offense to Ezra being a father. I'm not taking that away from him, but this Malcolm of, hey, Malcolm, we don't need to see you talking to him.
Elephant? It's me. Why?
He would have been better, and like it's whatever. He could have been like, "All right, Malcolm, talk to you later," and we could have seen Emily like walk in. We didn't need to say, "Is it this? Is it that?" Because it's just Ian talking to himself.
Right.
We don't care.
The reality of it, the scene.
Again, Ian, it's not you. I don't care about Ezra. I don't care about Ezra.
It's Ezra. This is stupid.
Can you guys weigh in on Ezra Fitz,
please?
Not
Azaria.
Not Azaria. I want Ezra. Ezra specifically. How do you feel about him up to this point? Obviously, no spoilers. If there is, I won't obviously read it to Michelle. But I'm just curious. What is the vibe with Ezra right now?
Right.
Now that he's not with Aria, there's no need for him. And this is just my question to you. Like, when do you think they're going to get back together at this point? Because now we've reintroduced, as Mike would call him, Paolo, a.k.a. Garrett's stunt double, Jake.
Okay, I was like, when is the name?
I know, because he kept saying Paolo, and I was like, is he talking about, I'm assuming he's talking about Jake, because we had Beckett, who I don't really think looks a lot like Garrett, and then Jake, who we've discussed in the past, sort of looks like the actor who plays Garrett.
Yes.
Yanni.
Yes.
So now that I'm just jumping ship, but
sure.
like, do you foresee in this season now Ezra and Aria returning?
I forgot what my predictions were.
Same.
I think I predicted that.
I think you said they were definitely going to take some time.
They were going to take some time, and if I can recall, which Michelle, remember your research, right? I thought I predicted that mid-season 4 we were going to get a time jump.
You did. You thought we were going to like graduate. We're still in November.
I'm not sure how I feel about that anymore. Yikes.
We're still in November.
Mm-hmm. Maybe end of, I'll write it down right now. So,
yeah, so we'll remember. So timestamp it here. And Mike, pay attention.
Mike will let us know. End of season 4, Azaria will be back together.
Okay. So by the end of season 4, we'll have Azaria. Jake will be no more. Maybe Ezra will be, let's be honest.
Is he going to get the time jump? Sometimes I like to ask like a question and think and see if Liss will fall for it. She'll like pretend like, oh my God, Michelle knows what she's talking about. Totally, Michelle, that was totally the time jump season.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no for a time jump.
Because it's this
season.
Yeah.
And you're asking someone who has basically no recollection of anything that occurred in this show. So I could be very wrong. Then maybe there's a mini before. There's definitely a big one, bigger one.
I figured.
But maybe a mini.
All right.
Okay, so sorry. We're back to Emily. So Ezra and Emily discuss her college chances, and Emily's really like let down. She feels like she's nothing. Ezra's trying to pep her up, like you'll be good. Everyone wants you. Look at that time you spent in Haiti. That was so great. Like, first of all, how do you know that? I guess he's been doing college apps with her.
Did we know that?
We did. So in the beginning of the season, when the girls start their senior year, they talk about Emily did this because Maya was dead and she was passing time.
Yeah. Okay.
But she did some Habitat for Humanity work. Ezra thinks that's great. Why don't you reach out to Zoe, who was your like supervisor, and see if she'll give you a letter of recommendation. So we meet Zoe, aka Rumor Willis, who, what a fantastic hair color.
Yo, this red, gorgeous.
Like, I want it.
Same. It's making me want to go. But
me too.
If I were to dye my hair like that, I would not look like Rumor Willis. And sometimes that's what you have to remember.
I know.
You can see hair you love.
Yeah.
Just like when I liked Melissa's little
God,
lob situation. Michelle, you will not look like Tori Dorito. So But
you will not.
Beautiful color hair.
Oh, it just worked so well with her
so
features and her
pretty.
skin tone, and she just looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
And they catch up. And I don't know, was there a vibe?
I felt a vibe.
I felt like during the summer, maybe Zoe, and I'm pretty sure she's on the island. I don't think she comes back. So there's no potential romance going on here. Plus, Emily's with Paige. Do we all forget this? I keep forgetting she's with Paige because rarely we reference Paige.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen her in weeks.
Yeah.
We've seen her. We saw her this season, but
yeah, we've seen her this season. Yeah.
It's like she doesn't exist.
Wow. Right.
But we'll see her next week.
But I did feel like a tinge of a vibe.
A tinge of a vibe. Like there was a little vibe. Emily was like all smiles. But then again, it could be the, I was going to call him Nigel. He's not Nigel. The other guy, Brendan effect of Emily wanting something and this is her flirting.
Oh.
Hey.
Or just remembering like, oh, I could have another summer like I did last. I can get out of this town. This is my future. Mm-hmm. This was like a really good opportunity for me. So maybe it was caught up in that.
Yeah. She's excited to get out of the town, I think.
Yeah.
And the fact that Zoe says, yeah, I'll write you a glowing letter recommendation. Like there's no problem. And Pam comes over and I guess she had something for Emily to give to the station. So it's clear like Pam's not going back to work there.
Where is this key?
Left without pay. I don't know.
Last we saw, Emily was going down her stairs. She had Wilden's key in her hand, and then the car.
Oh my God, you're right.
Drove through the house.
So is that key just sitting duck in the house?
Is the key going to be found as evidence in Emily and Pam's house?
Great question. Definitely not next week, but probably in the future.
I would hope that Emily would be like, I'm going to hold this key.
Yeah, we don't get reference of it next week, so good question. Or it could just be a complete plot hole we never reference again, but how could we not? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. So Emily discusses them going to Nicaragua over the summer break. So she would be there for like a couple of months until she goes to college.
Right.
So that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
You know, that's a precious time. I mean, two people who didn't go away to school, but it's a precious time for a senior to spend time with like friends and family during the summer before they actually go
like
and
the
leave.
Last hurrah,
it really is. And so she won't actually be there in Rosewood. Mm-hmm. And she's telling Pam this, and Pam just like immediately just starts to break down for multiple reasons. So this is just like the nice cherry on the top of the ice cream sundae.
This is so heartbreaking.
And Nia like killed this. The crying and like the so right
beautiful
claps to mom because
beautiful but also
heartbreaking. This was probably the saddest thing, one of the saddest things that A has done thus far.
Yeah,
literally locking up Hannah's mother,
right? And
now Emily's mom being in shambles because she has no money, no job, no anything, no house.
Do you think if Emily never went into Wilden's house apartment, would the car still have driven through? Or was this just like a domino effect? Or was this always the plan?
Yeah, I think Spencer says to Caleb, which we'll get to, I think we're on to A, because why else would they be so desperate as to like drive the car so frantically into Emily's house? Like we have to be close to something that A doesn't want us to know. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe A panicked and
Emily was the one who initiated going into Wilden's apartment.
Right.
So.
And also still had the key.
Right,
so
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Maybe go back to this key that I truly don't know, but maybe A wants that key.
Right.
And maybe A took the key from the crime scene or something. Right. Not the crime scene. The scene of the accident.
Right.
Who knows?
Ooh.
Yeah. So Pam sobs. Emily holds her. Like that's how this storyline ends. It's so sad. Kat says Pam said the repairs in the house will take months.
Months.
With Emily adding she can cut her summer plans short to return in August to see the house. Will we not see the Fields house until maybe just before college, or will they be back in the house during never-ending November?
Okay, well, first, we can't return to the house in November if it's going to take a couple of months.
Right.
So.
Or the writers forgot it was November.
No. When do we get out? When do we get out?
I cannot tell you that. I cannot tell you that because if I can't. I can't tell you it because if I didn't know then, 2013, you can't know now.
That's true. Is this like a joke between the writers?
Oh no, they had literally no idea that they were doing this.
Like, do the writers look back and they're like, "Oh, that's actually pretty funny."
I'm sure they were like, "Whoops."
We need to ask them.
I would love to. Let's get a writer on here.
Just ask about Neverending November.
Right? Shout them out. Okay, let's go over to Hanna. Veronica tells Hanna that the judge refused bail. And unfortunately, they're going to move her into a facility in Muncie, wherever that is. I don't know how far from Rosewood it is.
Yeah.
And, whether they're awaiting trial. Like that. This is already a heartbreaking situation. And then you're going to uproot your mother, who will be in a foreign town. And you can't, it'd be harder for you to see her. Like, this is a royal FU. This is so bad.
This is, we just keep saying, torture the girls. But I guess this is torturing the girls. But
it is. It's like a mental fuck.
Yeah.
An emotional and mental one.
Yeah.
Because their mother, first of all, they're teenagers. So they live with their parents. This is affecting them.
Right.
And it's tormenting their family. It's terrible. It's awful. It's beyond awful. And Hannah's like, I really don't want to go stay with my dad. And the gruesome twosome, Isabel and Kate. And the girls are like, do you want us to stay here with you? She's like, no, you guys go to school. I can't. And so Ashley calls her and they have, a brief conversation. And Ashley's like, you're going to come here and I'm going to say, she's going to say, I'm going to say goodbye. But no, I'll, just to see Veronica's going to come and bring you to me.
Yeah.
And we'll get through this. I promise. And then we see Hanna go into her kitchen and Mona is there. Were you surprised to see her?
I was surprised to see Mona.
Yeah. Because I don't really remember the last scene we had of them all together besides when she was telling them about Toby and the RV.
Right.
But before that were they all equally mean to Mona? Probably, right?
I think so.
Hanna probably the worst.
Keeping her at a
arm's length. Yeah, because they don't trust her. And so she called Mona there because Hanna says, I want to confess to Wilden's murder. And you were like, oh. And that wasn't the thing I thought you were going to say, oh, about.
No. Well.
But I mean, it's sort of.
Yeah, it makes sense. Same vein. And then I need you, because you're the only one who can actually live a lie. We all tell lies, but you live lies.
You live them.
You live them.
It's very important.
And I need to make this so convincing.
Yeah, so I need your help. So throughout the episode, most of the episode, this might be a bad situation.
I know, I'm sorry.
Because it's pushing it up on you.
It's too big.
It's not the one. She's not the one.
And it's also very warm.
Yeah, you need one with a little fan, but then that would bring more noise. Correct. So it's
like a little person.
Well, do you want to get what I have? Would that be better for you? You can use your iPad in the little stand. This is a sidebar for y'all.
I might have to do that. Do you have an iPad?
No.
No. We need 2 iPads.
That's fine. I can get one. My mom has one.
Yeah, if we could work it out where we could both have on iPads, I think that would probably be ideal.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so
Done. Okay, we might or might not have cut this out. Okay, yeah. So Hanna and Mona, they devise this plan, and Mona is just frustrated. She's like, "You're not getting it. I'm not believing it." And so we have scene after scene, the murder weapon, the motive. It's like a clue game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And while it's interesting to watch Hanna and Mona together, again, like I said in the top of the episode, it doesn't amount to anything because Hanna doesn't ever end up going to the station because Caleb is like, what are you doing?
Catches her.
Yeah.
Right.
Caleb has a meeting with Ashley. Ashley's like, please don't let my daughter do anything stupid.
And I know my daughter and she will do before she really thinks.
Exactly. And he's like, yeah, I know.
Right. I know who I'm
on to her. She's a lot like you. She's stubborn.
Yeah.
And she's hard-headed, but I know what she's capable of.
Yeah.
And so when he sees her with Mona, he's like, what the hell? She cannot be trusted. And Hannah's upright again, rude and mean. Get out. Well, I don't want your help.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she knows what Caleb's going to do. Stop her mission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like, what are you up to? She's like, I just needed, we're bonding again. Like you know, we have to make up for old time or whatever.
And Caleb, what I love, doesn't leave.
He doesn't. So he goes out the back door, but I guess just like stays there until Mona leaves.
Right.
And then Hanna, you know, she's getting dolled up.
Lip gloss
to go to the station. And I was like, well, shouldn't you look distraught?
Yeah.
Your mother's in jail and she's there because of you.
That's a really interesting point. Like, she gets dolled up to go confess. As if maybe I'm serious. If I look put together, then I'm serious. Versus if you look disheveled, then you're not.
Right, which I feel would be opposite.
Like, oh my God, I just had a breakdown. I can't take this anymore. I'm going to explode. I need to
tell. She should be like snot nose, mascara everywhere, hair a mess, in pajamas. Like, I need to confess this now.
What a good point.
It just seemed off to me that they would do that, but it doesn't matter because she doesn't get there. Because Caleb says to her, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we see these heels, which you're assuming are Hanna's because she says, oh, they took all of our heels out of the house.
I thought it was Mona.
You thought it was Mona?
I did. I don't know why. I felt like
the walk was a little quirkier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It didn't feel Hanna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it is Mona who says that she needs to report a crime.
Like, talk about a murder.
A murder, yeah. And we'll eventually then see her in this interrogation room and smiling at Hanna. Like,
so
everyone wants to know, did Mona kill Wilden, or is she doing this because she wants the girls' trust again?
Yeah, I think she's
was
doing
this the plan all along?
Oh, well, that's just like,
from the beginning, you know.
I think she's doing this especially since you said she tells a different story than what Hanna came up with, as if Hanna did it. Right? Mona tells a different...
Well, Hanna's story is Wilden knew that I started a rumor that Wilden got Allie pregnant. He has something to do with her murder.
Right.
And he was blackmailing me and my mom. Mona's story is, we'll see next week, in reference to like knowing he murdered Garrett. So it's like similar. I guess if she were to use the story of Allison, would that work? Would they believe that? I don't.
And does Mona
know.
Play the self-defense card? Not play.
She does, yeah.
So then maybe...
So it's the same thing. I did it because I was protecting myself. I brought the gun just in case I don't trust him.
How'd she get Tom's gun? Unless it's not Tom's gun.
I don't remember all of the details of what she says, but yeah.
Yeah, so there's like two ways. It could be like Mona loves Hanna at the end of the day and is like, I'm not going to let you take the fall for this because I see that you actually would take the fall for this.
And she does tell Hanna, I never wanted to see anything happen to your mom.
Right.
So I am telling the truth there. I want to help you.
Yeah.
It would just make sense that she's doing this to gain Hanna's trust. If not anyone, Hanna. She probably doesn't care about the other girls, but Hanna especially.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Vic wonders if Hanna will do anything stupid again.
I mean, I'm sure.
I mean, in the course of this storyline, we'll just say, do you think she'll continue to do stupidity?
Yeah, okay. I do. Mm-hmm.
Over to Aria. Byron is apparently in Syracuse again. He goes to Syracuse a lot. So we don't have Byron in this episode. I guess Aria is like the resident babysitter for her and Mike.
Yeah.
And Mike's like, yo, I'm going to this party later. We're celebrating. She's like, well, how are you celebrating if you haven't won yet? And he's like, either way, we're hanging out as a team. I need this. They don't really trust me after the Connor situation. Right. So that's like rustled the team up a little bit and the rapport.
Get back in good graces.
And he's like, and you know, if anything, like, I want to be there to protect you again. And she notices he has a it's not Taekwondo. I should know it. It's like Dojo something, whatever.
Martial arts.
It's a martial arts again. It's a martial arts bag.
Yeah.
And that's Jake's studio.
Right.
So Aria's like, where did you get that? And he says, I've been taking classes. I just want to, protect myself and you if anything were to ever happen. Which I'm like, Aria, valid. You did the same thing.
Valid.
Same place.
Well, there's probably only one martial arts
in the Rosewood small town.
Place, so, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So she goes to the studio and pulls Jake from the studio. And I was like, I'm sorry, but that is my brother. And he doesn't even realize it was, or he did. And he's just playing it off like
I
he
don't think
didn't.
he did because he's like, what's with your family?
Yeah. Right. And she's like, you didn't tell him anything about me. I'm like, girl, he didn't even know it was your brother.
Right. Until now.
Relax.
Yeah.
He's like, you're worried about him. She's like, I'm worried about him. I'm also worried about myself, but don't mention any of that. And he's like, I'll keep an eye out on him. He did mention something about the team not really like trusting him. And, that was kind of concerning.
Right.
And she didn't like to hear that.
So I took this as, I guess he's taking self-defense for future if anyone messed with Aria, not to like defend himself against the team.
I think he's doing it just to feel better in general. Well, as he should. Like, that's probably a good way to like release your anger and things.
Right.
But I feel like he's probably using it to just in case, like if any of the teammates were to jump him or, fight him over stupidity.
Right.
I assume the team is divided. Connor's friends, Mike's friends.
Yeah.
But they don't really go into that per se.
I can't even believe we gave Mike more time.
We did. Yeah, we did. He's definitely more utilized in this season, right? I'd rather him than like
Ezra. I know.
Or to be honest, Jake.
Well, now I guess Jake is like here for a little bit.
How many episodes Mike wants to know?
3.
Okay, so
I'll write that down.
We're on 8, so 11. Episode 11, which is like right before the summer season finale, so it's possible. Okay, so Aria's home. She calls Mike's phone. He's at the party. A guy picks up one of the stupid teammates. It's like, Mike's passed out.
Unconscious.
He's unconscious. Idiots.
The location looked like Volchuk's apartment with the red lights
and the pool table.
It's like dark and grungy. I was
moody.
Like, whoa.
Yeah, so she calls Jake because Jake says, like, if you ever need anything, if you feel unsafe or whatever, let me know. Like, I know we're not dating and you're not available.
Yeah, it's interesting she calls Jake, but she doesn't call any of the girls.
No.
I guess she knew they were preoccupied. Like, I'm not going to call Hanna. Emily's at the motel.
And Spencer's off doing Spencer things.
Spencer, so.
Right. Yeah, I guess.
All right.
And also, like, he could protect her in a situation. Like, if they had to go and protect Mike, he would be like, fists up, fist ablazing. Fitz ablazing. But he's not really, but it's self.
It's
not what it's for. It's not what it's meant for.
Right.
So Jake gets there and Mike calls Aria. Is like, I'm fine. That they were just doing stupid jokes. I'm going to stay out though and sleep at whoever's house. Billy's house. Mm-hmm. Don't wait up. She's like, but.
Well, this is like uncomfortable because now she's in that house by herself.
Right. And so she's like, do you like want to watch a movie?
Are you
hungry? So of course Jake stays. They get some food. They watch TV. They see Insidious 2 ad. Product placement. And they plan to go and see it, I guess, that weekend. And it's not a date.
She stops herself.
Yeah.
It's not a date. Sounds good.
So she doesn't want to push it. But, they'll be hanging out. She feels safe when he's around. Makes sense.
Okay.
Totally makes sense.
Explore it, Aria.
Absolutely.
Explore away.
Yeah. All right, and lastly, we talk about Spencer. She's very keen on Cece being Redcoat, as I think we all are at this point in time.
The shoe fits.
Exactly, and the fact that, as I said before, A has had to drive a car into Emily's house. Maybe this phone number is leading them somewhere. Maybe they're on to something. Mm-hmm. And she says, Caleb, can you keep researching this phone number? Because he says it led to like 3 different places and 3 different people.
Yes, 3 addresses.
Like whoever did this is very smart because I can't trace it to any one person.
And the 3 addresses are in New York?
All 3 are in New York.
Toby went.
But one is a registered P.O. box in Philly.
Oh, okay.
Right.
We could be like Melissa.
Could be Melissa. Right. So they're like, Toby just went to New York to investigate.
Real quick jaunt.
Just a real quick jaunt, real quick day.
He's just going to go knock on some doors. I think Caleb actually said that. He's going to go knock on some doors.
He did say knock on doors. What doors? Where?
By yourself, Toby.
In like Brooklyn? Like, where are you going?
I don't understand. Is Toby not working?
I mean, I hope he's working because he's got rent to pay.
I know, but it seems like we have all the time in the world to just work on this.
And his mother's stuff, yeah.
Right. He's not in school. Like Spencer's in school, Caleb's in school, but Toby is out of school.
He's got all the time in the world.
And he's working. Okay. All right. So yeah. Toby's in New York. So
he's in New York. Spencer gets home. I guess on her lunch, she was going to go check on Hanna, which I think she was, but she notices that there's case files everywhere, and Beckett Fry, Veronica's new assistant
also
to help her.
Looks like could be a sibling to Spencer.
Definitely looks like he could be her brother.
Yeah.
And I looked up this actor and I didn't recognize him in anything, but he's got such a familiar face.
Yeah.
Like he was like a child actor or something.
Yeah, he's giving child actor
I can't explain it. Also maybe British, but I don't think he is.
Mm-hmm.
But Beckett is having to go through the case files at the Hastings because the DA or whoever sent it to the wrong address. So now all of this information on Veronica and Wilden are at Spencer's fingertips. And so she's going through things. And as I teased last week, she does find a case file from the night Marion jumped or was pushed.
Yes.
So Spencer takes it. She heads to Radley with this. I love this cookie tin, not filled with cookies, just filled with the report.
It's like right on top of cookies, I think.
Oh, was there cookies on the bottom?
Yeah, like
have a cookie. I love this delivery. And Eddie's like, oh, I've seen a ghost from Christmas past. Like, what are you doing here? I just love, I know, like, it's just like a fun banter between the two of them.
It was good. Yeah.
I just really like them together on screen. Eddie says, yes, I was there the night that this accident happened. I reported it to then Officer Wilden, and he said in the notes that he went out to the roof and found her on the ground from the roof.
Versus
when the case was actually reported in the file, Wilden put that it was from a window,
like she jumped.
Right. And so Spencer's like, obviously, why would he lie about that? And you knew that he lied about it. And he's like, he's a crooked cop. Obviously, don't you think he was being paid to change this file for some reason?
Yeah. And Spencer's like, why didn't you say anything? And it's like, well, what is he going to do at that point? You know?
Right.
Like, obviously,
his word against the cops.
Exactly. If the whole police department or whomever he's working with, he has some leg to stand on.
Right. He really doesn't. And so Spencer's like, okay, well, you know, Toby really needs this. And also the fact that my friend's mother is in prison for killing Wilden when she's innocent. So I need all the information I can get.
Right.
And that's really it where that goes. But she does bring it to Veronica's attention and she brushes it off. But then she's like, Spencer, like, Toby needs to just deal with the fact that he's grieving over his mother. Like, not everything has to be something.
Well, I also, before that, it was interesting that Beckett was like, do you want to tell your mom that the case was missing, or do you want me to put it back for you? So he's like very aware.
Yeah. And then she shows her mother and she's like, oh God, I should have known. I should have told Beckett about you.
Yeah.
You're so slick and sly.
Beckett, not on the island.
On the island.
I legitimately thought this was going to be a new love interest for Spencer.
That's what they make it seem, but I'm 99.99999% positive, and I think I looked it up while we were watching, and it's his only episode.
In one episode, we introduced two characters that don't matter, Zoe and Beckett.
Yeah, actually. Yes.
I can understand Zoe, but Beckett...
Well, right, like why make him this like young, handsome kind of like...
Why did we do this? The intern?
Why did we do this? I want to look it up one more time just to confirm, but I'm...
Yeah, I don't want to look it up in case.
That this is... Oh, I read it. Book Beckett, PLL. It just says debut in this episode. Appearances. 1. It's just 1.
What the heck? That's
It's just
so
one.
weird.
It's so weird. That it is so strange.
All
I don't know if
right.
we ever reference him again. I don't know. What a random. And Veronica's like, oh, once you get to like, you'll like him,
Right?
Like it
we
was
were
kind of like
setting up. Like he's gonna have a crush on her. They're gonna have because they had banter.
Definitely, because she has banter with everyone. But
yeah.
What the hell?
What the hell?
It's so weird. I don't know. But then just then, after this case file, Veronica gets a phone call and she's like, oh my God, Mona just confessed to killing Wilden. She heads there with Spencer. In walks Emily, then Hanna, then Caleb, Jake, and Aria. No, this would never happen.
No.
All these children would never be allowed in here. And Mona kind of just gives them like I'm good, guys.
Yeah.
We're good here.
Yeah. Winky wink.
And then last scene is A in a black hoodie just drilling holes. Kat says, whose house are they drilling holes into the floorboard with?
Was that in Emily's bedroom? Emily's room, motel room?
Oh, in the motel?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of hard.
Or are we messing with the Habitat for Humanity in Haiti? But that's insane. That's so... Because Emily was seen with the drill.
You're right.
Emily
was seen with the drill. Maybe that'll come back.
I thought we were like, we're working on getting into the motel room. Or this is nothing.
Yeah, I don't think we will not talk about it next week, so it's nothing for now. But A is trying to spy on whoever is in there. Yeah. Okay, A or nay? A or nay? All right, let's do Mike doing martial arts. Is that related to A or nay?
Nay.
Ashley Marin's prison transfer.
A.
Okay. The Wilden case file being sent to the Hastings home.
A.
Ezra wearing a suit and tie at school.
Nay.
Eddie Lamb encouraging Spencer to drop it.
Nay. Well, A, but like Eddie's just like, don't get involved. So.
Mona helping Hanna.
Nay.
Mona confessing to Wilden's murder.
Nay. Yeah. Nay. What could be an A?
An A.
Or like,
nay. Also, I figured out.
Oh, duh. Oh my goodness. A.
I literally, as I'm driving and I'm like, listening to the episode to make sure the levels are good, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
That's like our gangs. That's what the A team does. If you're a PLL, a We Are Liars A team member, that's
part of our Patreon. If you're part of the
Patreon.
A team, you get it. Yeah, I don't know. It just made me want to neigh like a horse.
We'll have to come up with a little caricatures for
the
A or nay. But thank you to Kate. She
sent
these
Kate.
over.
So fun.
If you'd like to submit, dial us 631-600-3916. Send us a voicemail. Send us a text. Send us an emoji. You can send us an email as well.
Open.
The lines are open. They will continue to be open for season 4.
Please.
We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
What about a Lucky Leon's ladle?
Sure. I would love some ice cream right now.
Every week.
This
summer heat.
I know. Okay, here we go. Brought to you by Michael.
They're going to say like Baskin Robbins.
Ben & Jerry's Boston cream pie. Vanilla custard ice cream with cake pieces and pastry cream swirls topped with milk, chocolatey ganache, and fudge chips. Some of our characters are being bosses this week, taking charge in their life. With her swimming career potentially over, Emily is looking into alternative ways to get into college. Spencer questioning Eddie to find other possible suspects for Wilden's murder. Hanna deciding to take the fall for her mother. But no one is more of a boss this week than Mona walking into the police station at the end in her heels like she owns the place. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for our poor Aria, who is acting more like a damsel in distress than a boss. I give this episode 2 scoops.
Yeah, generous.
It's weird because it wasn't like it was
right,
cringy.
And what will we rate this? We could do a cringe before MVP and shittiest because I don't know where to. I didn't laugh
No.
Or shriek about anything being actually cringe.
No.
I would give it like a 1.
1.
But like the content was like a soft 2 for me again.
Yeah, and again we get like the Mona at the end, which
is good. That's the okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
Okay, that's good. But
yeah. Overall, just Next week will be a bit better. It will be a bit better.
Okay.
An MVP for this episode. I'm gonna. Okay.
Should we do it on 3?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Pam.
Caleb.
Oh, Caleb, that's a good one.
Pam is great. I also MVP to the red hair. Zoe's hair. Gorgeous.
Yeah, Caleb is a good choice. I'm going to switch mine to Caleb.
Oh, but...
Yeah, because no, I actually want it to be Caleb. Forgot.
Do you think maybe Pam is just, instead of the MVP...
I give her like a hug.
Exactly. I was literally just going to say she's the hug. She's the hug needed for the week.
She's the hug of the week because the girl needs help.
But
I just feel so bad.
Caleb is so loyal and dedicated to those Marin women.
Yeah, and he said to Spencer, like, "How are you doing? How attractive is that?"
Oh,
Caleb, you're going back up.
Caleb.
Your self-awareness. You're saying to them,
Caleb,
I care about you. How are you?
But how are you?
But how are you? Are you okay? Love it.
Love it.
Shittiest. God, it could be anyone. That's actually,
I know, right? I don't really have a shittiest.
No, I mean, Mike's friends being stupid.
Yeah.
That's their children.
Right.
Honestly.
I don't
have a shittiest. I'm just going to say I don't have one.
I don't have one either.
Surprisingly. Not even Ezra Fitz can do it.
Not even Ezra Fitz. Yeah, because whatever. He's annoying, but he wasn't shitty.
No, and he was briefly in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you the title for next week.
Here we go. 4-9.
4-9. Into the deep.
Because I'm into deep. I don't know. My head today, I just kept it like be annoying. Okay.
All right, so my secret is that Paige throws a birthday party for Emily. It's Emily's birthday next week. And the girls use this party as an opportunity to question Jenna and Shauna about what they know, particularly about Allison.
Why is Jenna and Shauna at the birthday party? Is the birthday party at the brew?
No, the birthday party is actually at Paige's aunt's lake house.
What?
So, and of course, it's a surprise. Like the Paige thing, Paige is trying to surprise Emily. It's just the two of them, but it's actually more people, the swim team, aka Shauna, that she's on the swim team now.
And is Jenna Shauna's date?
And so, yeah, basically the girls overhear a conversation. I'm just going to give you, because more to look forward to. The girls overhear a conversation between Jenna and Shauna, fishy, sketchy, about, she, where I'm going to find her. So the girls think that they're talking about Allison. So now they're like, we need to know information about this. And Shauna is not invited to the birthday party because nobody likes her on the swim team. Or like Paige is like, it's implied that Shauna can't come to this because obviously ex-girlfriend and like doesn't like Emily. But then they have to re-invite her because they need to question her. And she brings Jenna along because they can't go anywhere without each other, apparently.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's a good
synopsis.
Yeah, there's my synopsis. That's like the good stuff of the episode. There's some things that happen, but definitely better than this week. But again, like, God, these first 9 weeks really rough.
It's been tough. It seems like everybody owns a lake house.
I guess that's what you do in Pennsylvania.
Paige's aunt's lake house.
Yes. Maya's family had a lake house. Oh, that wasn't actually real.
And then Noel
Khan's lake cabin house, whatever it is.
And then where they were.
And then in the books, the Hastings have that lake house.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what to predict because you gave me a lot.
I did. What about as far as now Mona in this situation, her admitting of killing Wilden, and then where does that leave Ashley?
Yeah, I think Ashley will get out then. Will be released. But I think Mona will also, I don't know how this is going to go for self-defense. Or maybe they're gonna. I would hope we're gonna question her a little bit more because of her record, and I'm interested to see where that goes.
Her mental health.
Right. I would like to see Mona's confession and how Mona tells her side to the cops. I hope we get to see that.
Yes, we will.
Okay, good.
A bit.
All right. Fun.
Stuff to look forward to.
Where's No Khan? Is he gone?
No, he's not. But
No Khan is not gone.
He's not gone, but it's
a
been
while.
a while, and it might still be.
All right. Okay. Now that I miss him, I'm just like wondering.
I honestly don't recall if we see him after they graduate high school. To be honest, we must.
Why would we see him after high school if we get a time jump?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you would.
Oh my god!
I honestly
you don't remember.
Don't remember if I'm just making that up in my head.
All right. Not that it matters. Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It will be better. We promise. Hope our energy was okay.
It is. Come on.
It's We Are Liars. It's fun.
Yeah. We're here recapping every week.
We're here. And hopefully you'll return because we'll be here.
Please come back.
Come back next week.
Subscribe.
We'll enjoy you.
Here's all the things you have to do. Your homework for the week.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah.
And drop a comment.
Yeah, like, comment.
That'd be great.
Engage.
And you know what? I would love an Apple Podcast review.
Me too. It's been a while.
It's been a while. There, she's got her singing now. You could write that. It's been a while since these girls have gotten a review.
There you go.
And I'm here to fulfill it. So that would be great because it's been a while and I'd love to see it.
It's two desperate gals.
It's two desperate gals. That's a funny name for a podcast.
Two desperate gals would be a great name for a podcast. But
Yeah.
it will help us reach more PLL loving peeps.
Right.
Don't you want to have a fam?
And then when people land on our podcast and they look through reviews, because you could do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you guys can help it and they can scroll and they can be like, oh, wow. And so you guys could be a part of the growth of it.
Yeah.
It's really funny because over on Movie Friends, the last review we have, it's 5 stars, but it just says Seth. It literally just says Seth. And I don't know what happened, if they hit enter.
Yeah, maybe.
But that is the last review we have over there. So if you land on Movie Friends and you're reading the reviews, just says Seth.
You know what? I would love actually for you to leave it 5 stars here and also just says Seth, because that would make my heart smile. Just do me a favor. Just do 5 stars, Seth.
That would be really funny. That would be really funny. So you have some homework to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just do the things. Help the mommies out.
Please.
Because we love you.
Yes.
And, we love doing this. So
yeah.
come back next week. We'll be here.
Bye.
Bye.